Good morning, madam. This is my teammates. Today, I would like to talk about topic 5 mobile device operating system. Uh, it's about user manual and a video tutorial for Android and iOS. First, Android. First, this is an Android phone model. This is the specs of the Android phone model. It's a device named Vivo V23 5G. These are all the software information, status, legal information, customer service, and all these details about the phone, the storages, and obviously it's a Android system. And this is all the specs for an Android. This moving on to our next one, mobile operating system version, Android version specific to Vivo V23 5G. This is a small video of the Vivo V23 5G.
Boleh untuk lambatkan sikit boleh.
And that is pretty much it. So moving on to our next lab. So moving on, identify home screen items. A app icons. There are small icons representing installed applications. You can tap on an app icon to launch the respective application. B app drawer. The app drawer contains all the installed apps on your device. You can access the app drawer by tapping on the app drawer icon, usually located at the bottom of the home screen or in the middle of the dock. C. Widgets. Android allows you to add widgets to your home screen. Widgets are interactive elements that provide quick access to app functions or display specific information. So moving on here, D. Shortcuts. You can create shortcuts to your favorite apps, contacts, or specific actions directly on the home screen. For quick access, they are typically created by long pressing an app or item and selecting Add to Home Screen or similar options. E. Notifications. Android displays notifications from various apps on the screen. These can include incoming messages, emails, updates, or more. You can swipe down from the top of the screen to access the notification panel. These are the 5 uh, items on home screen. This is selected 5 for home screen items. Moving on, managing apps, widgets, and folders. So for A, place apps and widgets on the home screen. So what I did here is I tapped and hold on my home screen, then it led me to widgets. Then I selected a quick access to WhatsApp application. So I pressed on it, then I brought it to my home screen and I placed it there. Move apps and widgets between home screens. So what I did here is I moved apps and widgets between home screens. So as you can see, there is an app being moved between home screens. Moving on to C, create folders to which apps will be added and removed. So here what I did is I created a new folder. I went into the source and went to files, then created a new folder. After creating a new folder, I named it operating system, and then after that, there's the folder that I opened. There's nothing in there. That's it. For D, I uninstall apps. What I did here was I uninstalled an app. For what I installed is it was Netflix. Moving on to iOS. This is the specs for handphone model uh, iOS iPhone 12 Pro Max. And these are all the specs for it. the name, model, and so on. And yeah, this is the version iPhone 12 Pro Max, mobile operating system version. Identify home screen items. A. App icons. Similar to Android app icons and iOS represent installed applications. Tapping on an app icon launches the respective application. B. Dock. The dock is a fixed section at the bottom of the screen that allows you to place your most frequently used apps for easy access. It remains visible on all home screen pages. And for C, folders. iOS allows you to organize apps into folders. Folders help keep your home screen tidy and make it easier to locate apps. You can create folders by dragging one app icon onto another. And for D, app library introduced in iOS 14. The app library is a dedicated section that automatically organizes your apps into categories. You can access the app library by swiping right on the home screen page. E. Control Center. By swiping down from the top right corner of the screen, you can press the Control Center. It provides quick access to essential settings such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, screen brightness, and more. For F. Notifications. iOS displays notifications as banners or alerts on the home screen. You can view and manage notifications by swiping down from the top of the screen. Moving on to managing apps and widgets and folders. And moving on to A, place apps and widgets on the home screen. So what I did here is when I hold and press on the screen, then it led me to widgets. Then I pressed and hold on calendar, then I dragged it, then I placed it on the home screen over there. So I placed it over there on the home screen there, and yes. So for B, move apps and widgets between different home screens. So I pressed on iTunes Store, I clicked and hold on it, then I took it, then I moved it around between home screens over there. So for C, create folders to which apps will be added and removed. So I went to Google Drive here, then I created a folder and then I named it operating system. And after creating operating system, then at the next picture I opened on the folder and it's empty. Yes. Uninstall apps. So what I did here was I installed dual chat. So I pressed and hold on it, then it gave me two options, a share app or delete app. So I pressed delete app, and you can see in the next picture on my right, delete dual chat. So I pressed delete, so the app was deleted from my phone. That is about it about our presentation. Thank you very much.